What would you say is the most important thing that we've built together? And what do you hope it inspires in others?
I think the first thing for us,
Now I know love you for love. Love you for love. Love you for life. Oh, yeah.
Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another incredible episode of Husband and Life. I am Standish.
and I'm Kelechi.
And together
We are the Chapficas. Welcome back, guys. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Thank you for joining us for another interesting, intriguing, juicy episode where, we talk about relationships, love, marriage. Today we're going to be talking about marriage.
Marriage.
This is for the lovers.
For the lovers, yeah.
Do you love travel and do you love money? Now, we have been able to combine the two things that we love the most, which is travel and money. And here we are living the lifestyle that we've always dreamed about. We are no longer worrying about our annual leave because we are not 9-to-5ers and we're not living paycheck to paycheck. You can monetize travel to help you live the lifestyle that you want, travel the world, and help other people understand how they can travel the world too. We help our clients to book the most amazing holidays, just like this one that we're on at the moment. And we want to help other people also live this lifestyle. So if you're interested, please do send us a message and we will give you all the information that you want. Making travel pay, that's what we do.
So today we're going to talk about the foundations that you have to lay down together as a couple so that you have that forever love. Yeah? And then we're going to talk about the ebbs and flows, how sometimes it's not all rosy, but we stick through it because we made a contract and dedication to one another. Yeah? And then we're going to talk about cementing that legacy.
Oh, big word.
Establishing a partnership. That bond that is unbreakable. Those are the things we're going to look at today. But before we do that, thank you so much for subscribing. We see you. We see the messages. We see the people we're helping. We see the people that are enjoying this. It's an event for them.
Yeah. It's exciting to get all the messages and people even in the street be like, "Oh my God, I know you. You've got a podcast." I was like, "What?" But yeah, it's really amazing, and we are really grateful. So thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, I want to talk to you specifically. Okay, what's going on? Talk to me. What's happening?
What's the problem?
Yeah, it's just a little pew. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Just a little pew. And then you will, get your notifications up. Make sure that you know that we're here every Tuesday. And the information that we be giving, the conversation that we be having, you can be involved too. Make sure you comment because we like to see your comments. We like to talk to our people. It's not just about our 2 cents. We want you to add your 2 cents too. Okay. And yeah, let's get started, babes. What we saying? What we doing?
So, the foundation element. So, recently we saw Ice Cube was on the podcast with Cam Newton called Funky Friday. Good episode. And he talks about how he's been married to his wife for 32 years. Yeah. 32 years in normal life is incredible. But in Hollywood, that's actually mad.
Yeah.
So we got them statistics for you, where the average marriage in Hollywood lasts about 8 years.
Jeez.
8.
Wow.
Yeah, my guy's gone 32.
Wow.
And research suggests that 60% of the people believe that foundation of a long-term relationship is communication.
Oh, ding, 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 ding.
So, for us, my love, what would you say has been our strongest foundation? And how do you think it's shaped us the way we navigate life together? What have we laid down and said, nah, this I want to lay the brick one by one. This foundation has to be laid out like this. How are we going to build from there?
I think the first thing for us, I mean, at the beginning, we were just doing stuff. We were just there. We were just together. We were just married, you
Yes.
know. And I think in the latter years that we've started to talk more and like have our nighttime chats. And also we have vision. Vision is really important for us. Like we're going somewhere. There's a destination that we're on our way to. Even though like, we're on a journey and there's a destination for us. And even though we're not going to the same place, you know, you have your music, I have my travel, so we have our own pursuits. But we're on the same journey. And we are each other's biggest supporters. It's not a case of he's off again to another networking event. Oh, he's in the studio all night. Da, da, da. You know, it was never like that. If anything, I realized like from our beginning, even from the beginning, if I ever heard someone saying, oh, I'm really into music or I'm trying to get my out, I'll be like, oh, I know someone who can help you with that. I got the right person, you know? And it's funny because we had our evening with Hazel and Mark. Hazel and Mark are our friends that came over for dinner.
Yeah.
And, you know, Mark was saying that there was a couple of times where he worked on radio.
Yes.
And he, you know, they gave him the power.
The power
of putting the music on for 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yes.
And he said, oh, I know exactly the person I could use for that. And he just put his wife in there, boom. You know?
Yeah.
And I really love that. Like, we definitely are each other's biggest supporters and we hype each other up and cheerleading each other. And it's really important to seek those opportunities that come for yourself, but we also seek them for each other.
For each other, absolutely.
You know, and we encourage each other as well. If I see something really that I think, oh, that would be perfect for you, I send
Vice
it to you
versa.
straight away. And you know, and that's what it is. It is just keeping tight with our vision, our journey, sharing those things, you know, the things that happen that are great, sharing the things that aren't so great.
Being their encouragement.
And encouragement, you know, and that's what a team is. It's a team effort in our marriage, you know. And don't get me wrong, it is effort. You know, it's not going to be like, oh, okay, every day we're just happy. There's effort involved. With anything you want, there is effort.
Which leads on to the next thing. I was talking about the ebbs and flows. Like you said, that sometimes it's not all great.
No.
You know, it's really work and you have to push through because studies reveal that couples who prioritize shared experiences and personal growth are 70% more likely to maintain intimacy over decades. Because they obviously understand, like you said, they are on a journey of pursuing something greater than themselves. And they motivate each other to continue going, to continue pushing. So looking back on our journey, what do you think has been the most defining season for us?
Defining season.
And how has it changed our bond?
That's definitely this year. This year was the season. The whole year. The whole year was the season. I think this 2024, because in the beginning, you know, after you do your New Year's, Happy New Year. We had we sat down and we did our vision boards and we talked about manifestation, the things that we wanted to achieve this year. And I think for us, because we sat down and had those conversations, we used our word, which was intentional. Everything we did this year was intentional. And we moved with that intent. And I think that was the reason why we've been able to achieve so much this year. This was the season that we sat down and we were like, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to stay prayed up.
Prayers.
Real prayed up. And I think it can only continue to flourish in that way because of the fact that we have started this year. We set out what we wanted to do and we executed it. It may not have happened at the time we said it was going to happen, and that's okay. You know, don't be discouraged when things don't work out at the exact time that you said it was going to happen. Just know it's going to happen. That's it. You keep moving the way you want to move towards the thing, and it will happen. And that's it. So I think for us, this year was a whole season.
Yeah. Okay. That's true. Because it's that thing where they say it's better to have a plan to be going somewhere and not achieve it than just be driving, wandering.
Just wandering around aimlessly. Yeah.
Because you
getting lost.
Do you know what I mean? You run out of petrol. Where were you going?
I
don't know.
Yeah.
But when you run out of petrol, oh yeah, I was trying to get to. Oh, get in the car. I'll take you there. I'm already going that direction. So, and that's how it happens.
Yeah.
So, lastly, which I think is probably one of the most important, is the legacy part I was talking about, like how we cement our partnership. Because in a survey done in 2023, they say 68% of couples said that having shared goals is key to the feeling in their alignment.
Yeah.
Ice Cube, like we're talking about, one said his wife was his backbone. So if we were to define our partnership, our legacy or our partnership, what would you say is the most important thing that we've built together? And what do you hope it inspires in others? What have we built that's made us really strong? And you think, oh, we got this. And what do you think some people should take from it?
I mean, it's communication. Simple as that. I think when I talk to other couples and talk to other women who are in relationships, or those trying to be in relationships, looking for the right person, they don't talk to their partners. They do the basics.
How's your day?
How's your day? You know, but I think in life you need to delve deeper. Like there's some people that are just surface, just have surface conversations. You don't have no deep chat.
No.
And that's great. But to really truly know someone, you've got to delve really deep into, you know, their childhood, you know, things that happened to them, maybe even recently that maybe they haven't told you about or they haven't discussed. Like, you have to really, what's going on now? What are they thinking about? Are their future plans, people? Do their future plans involve you? Because sometimes they don't. And you're here thinking, oh, we're going to get married, we're going to have babies. And
that's what my guy said on maths. He's like, thank you for experts for giving me this information. I'm going to use it in my next relationship.
Exactly. He was testing the girl, using her as a test so he could use it in the next... Can you imagine? How rude. How rude.
Yes.
But that's what I'm saying. Have deeper conversation. You know, with us, we talk every day. And we don't get me wrong, it's not deep like we're going to cry. But it's what's going on with you? You know, what's happening at the moment? Where are you at? In this moment in time, is there something you need help with? Can I assist you? It's also about service. Okay. What people don't understand is that you're here to serve. You're here on this earth to serve.
Sister.
Okay? I don't want to start going like I'm in church, but you're here to serve. And you're here to serve.
The Holy Spirit will take
Holy
me there.
Spirit take me. But you're here to serve your husband. You're here to serve your wife.
Yes.
Together you serve each other. This morning I had breakfast in bed with a coffee. Okay. And that's because my husband came to serve me. And it's beautiful. It's a wonderful thing.
Amen.
You know? When he goes to the gym, he comes back, there's breakfast ready. We're here to serve. And I think if you can understand that, it's not a case of it being one-sided. It has to be...
It's team.
Team.
Yeah.
But communication for us is really important. We've only learned that in the last few years. It's not always been like this, guys.
Yeah.
It's a case of things... when you want something to change, you must change. And if you don't change, that means you're choosing the thing. Don't say, oh, but I can't. Listen, we have YouTube, we have TikTok, we have Instagram, all the socials teach you.
She's cooking.
All the socials teach you something. You can take things from it and just adapt it so that you can understand how to use that skill, use that thing that you've learned, that new information that you got to help you in your relationship. If you say, I can't, it means you don't care. You don't care to change it. You're choosing it. And so just be real and say, I'm choosing this. Don't be like, oh, I want to change, but... There's no but.
The but means
that means you've already decided you ain't gonna change.
Yes or no.
It's a no. I looked at it, I said, oh, it's a bit too much work.
It's beyond me.
And it's not. Nothing is beyond us. Okay? If you can learn to walk and talk, nothing is beyond you. Absolutely nothing. So we put those limits on ourselves. And it's the lies that we tell ourselves, as we say, the lie-dentity. The lie-dentity that you give yourself. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, that's too much for me. That's for somebody else. It ain't for nobody but you. Okay? So I say communication. I say making sure that you're sticking together as a team. You know, keep the true legacy is being able to say, I was able to have this life with the person I chose. And we had, wonderful memories, whether it is that you traveled, or you went and had children, or you were able to do those wonderful goals and aspirations that you had, that you wrote down, and then you were able to achieve them. Whatever it is that you want to, actually achieve, that is the legacy. That you actually said it, you did it, and you lived it. That's it.
What do you lot think? What do you lot think about this? Because I think Kel really summed up how we've managed to stay connected for so long, and how it wasn't always easy. How we've learned to implement systems, and the way we have improved our communication, the challenges we've had to overcome, understanding that you and I are forever. Establishing that, understanding
Nothing
that
can
we are
come in between
teammates.
that.
Exactly. We're trying to win, and I'm the happiest when you win, and vice versa. And encouraging each other, just talking about the insecurities that you have, not being used against you when you share those insecurities.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Because you will never share again.
You won't share again. Don't use it as ammo.
As ammo. You're like, so yeah, you know what I mean? So understanding those things, what do you lot think? Do you want? What's your opinion on how do you overcome these challenges? How do you build a strong foundation to ensure that you can say, 20 years together now.
32
years together now, you know.
And I think it's really interesting how Ice Cube was like, I want her. He said, I want her about his wife.
Yes, I
And
don't
he
want
said,
anyone else.
I don't want anyone else to have her.
Yes.
And I thought that was so important. That should be what drives you.
Yes.
I don't want to lose this person. I want them to be happy because I love them.
Yes.
So therefore, I'm going to do whatever it takes to be with them.
That's it.
That's it.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Nothing else matters.
All right?
So, thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and we will see you next week. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Now I know.